So having vein problems is actually incredibly common. It is one of the most common things that can happen to you. And thankfully, it is not life-threatening. Nobody's gonna lose a leg over vein disease, thankfully. But it's an important health issue, and it can affect your quality of life and your ability to do those things that you enjoy. So knowing that it is very common, people worry when we talk about treatment, because treatment most times entails closing those veins that are broken. So you start wondering what happens with those veins. Are those veins important? Are they essential? Am I going to be missing on an important part of my body? And the answer is no. So think about veins, the veins that tend to stop working, as like your appendix. We're all born with an appendix, but if it stops working, we go for surgery, they take it out, nobody misses the appendix. It is definitely not an important part or an essential part of your body, especially if it is not working and if it is hurting you or affecting your leg health. We are actually born with several veins in our legs, some of which are essential, big ones. It's called the deep system, but I think of them as highways. If you think in a city, there's highways and there's other roads that are less important. Those highways most times tend to work perfectly fine till we make it to old age. Those large, important deep veins tend to not be affected by venous insufficiency in most people. We're also born with other veins that are not as important, not as essential. Think of like less important roads in your city. Those are the veins that tend to get affected. But like I already said, they're not important, they're not essential. So if they're not working and they're causing a problem and they're creating congestion in your legs, then you're going to be better off by having them closed or having them treated, so we can help you improve those symptoms and that congestion. Again, those veins are kind of like more like the appendix or your gallbladder. Not important, not essential. Your deep veins are going to be able to take all of that traffic, all of that flow once we close those other veins, and take all the blood, the venous return back to your heart and lungs without difficulty.